In this course, we will use a very useful feature of Blackboard called Collaborate. This is a feature that allows us to broadcast the class while it's happening and record what happened during that class for future review by the students or the teacher. Well, I'm partly lying here. It doesn't really broadcast or record everything, only whatever I will be putting on the screen and the voice that I will record through my microphone, which will consist, of course, of my explanations and the questions I will ask, the answers I will give, and the directions I will give you for your activities. But hopefully that is enough to make the class available to you in its substance. In this video, I will show you how to access a recorded class. Another video will show you how to access a class which is ongoing through the live broadcasting process. The process of accessing a class which has already been recorded is fairly simple and straightforward, except for a few details that may be a little bit puzzling and may create confusion, especially the first few times that you do it. I assume that you know how to get to the screen that you see in front of you. This is the home page of the Blackboard site for whatever course you're using. I've chosen one particular course that I teach, but the same process applies to all other courses. And what you do is you go into course content. At that point, you will see the usual list of folders and documents, and among them there will be one which is called class recordings. So far, so good and pretty clear. So we click on class recording, and you're going to see, well, right now you only see one class which has been recorded, but as more classes get recorded, the list will become longer and longer. So let's say that you want to review the basic jargon class that was held on October 29th. All you have to do, once again, is just click on it. But now pay attention, because there are a couple of details, a couple of things that will happen that may escape your attention. So when I click on this basic jargon, it looks like nothing is happening. Did you see that? On the left lower corner, you saw a little arrow pointing to an announcement. It says, this type of file can harm your computer. Do you want to keep play JNPL anyway? The name of that file actually might change. It's going to be play and some number in it. Well, first of all, you want to keep that file, otherwise you will not be able to see it. Okay. And now at this point, you may stay there and wait. Nothing is going to happen, because now there is that file in the lower left corner, which is the file you want to play. Okay, so after you have kept that file, you have to play it. So you click on that again, and now there is a little process that will start. Java will be started, then the connection will be made, and all kinds of things will happen. Maybe the first time you do it, Blackboard will ask you if you want to make this program available every time, and so on and so on. So there will be a number of things that will happen. Of course, you can safely say yes to everything. But notice what's happening. I've been talking quite a bit and nothing seemed to happening. Well, actually the computer is working. Notice that now there is a Blackboard Collaborate logo that has come up, and some dots that are lighting up, and so on. This is a process that may take quite a few seconds. Just be patient. Don't do anything. Maybe just go for a coffee. Maybe just read your newspaper or whatever. But after a while, notice that eventually the session will start. And at this point, the session will start playing back again what happened in class, was recorded in class. Again, a few minutes to wait for that, for the whole thing to stabilize, and then it will start. Now notice one more thing, and now you may or may not hear the voice that was recorded in class in the background. That's okay. It's important. The important thing is that you listen to my voice. Notice that now the cursor is not the one that I'm using. Is the cursor coming from the class that from the movements I was doing in class. A couple of important things here, and that is here. This is the level of the voice. So what you want to do is increase it or decreasing. I don't know if you notice that. Again, don't pay attention to that cursor here. My cursor is up here. So just use this level, move it up or down depending on how noisy you want it. And then of course down here there is a little dial that you can use to go to later sections of the recording. One of the things I've noticed is sometimes if you go forward with this dial and then backward, the video may disappear or may not be synchronized, or may take a little bit of time to actually get synchronized. So what you may want to do, I'm going to turn this one down so it's not going to bother us. What you may want to do is just, if something goes wrong, just go back to the beginning and watch it from the beginning again.